Hello.
Classic Radio Roundup.
Now there's somebody out there.
Radio Roundup.
Yeah. Stock Mike night.
Oh, is this Stock Mike night?
Yeah. This is, boy, this is crappy. I almost sound like Wayne here.
It's going to be under modulation night.
Well, I don't know about that. It's definitely going to be stocky now. Alright, catch you later. I picked out 2 different radios that run here with stock mics and see how they do. I don't know.
Well, this one's stock, and then I think I have a power mic that I can run with this later. See how that sounds.
Yeah. This one here is a realistic TRC-11 6-channel radio with a married wired-in stock mic.
10-4. This is a SST Browning.
SST. That's interesting because I have a Tram Diamond 40, which is basically the same exact radio. And I want to try that later on and see how that does.
Roger that. And good evening there, Alley Cat. I think I heard you in there.
That was a nice double.
Good evening, Alley Cat. I think I heard you in there too.
Yeah, I was wondering how this stock mic sounds. Like I used it before and somebody told me it sounds terrible.
I don't think it sounds terrible.
Okay, alright, well good. Let's put the stock mic on my Quad 5.
Sounds a little boxy. Doesn't sound as bright as the other one, but it doesn't sound terrible now.
Yeah, I don't think anybody sounds that good tonight. It sounds, stock mic night.
Well, that's the thing. Stock mic night, it'll make you appreciate the sound of an amplifier mic.
Yeah, right. Is this being recorded there, Joker?
Yes, I am. I am gating this, and it will be uploaded probably tomorrow, or yeah, it should be tomorrow.
Okay, you're not running the live gate then.
I think 1, 2, 3's out there. I think was that said. Who can hear me? Or Joker, can you hear me?
Yeah, he's gonna have a harder time listening to us with the stock mics here.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 usually does a roll call for that Keystone Radio Club on Channel 24 on these the same night, same time as you guys.
Oh well, I guess it's their loss. Because Classic Radio Roundup is that's my thing anyway.
Here we go. This is a power mic. Does this sound worse?
Why would it sound worse?
I don't know. Sometimes when I run different mics on different radios, they don't sound as good.
Yeah, but you're doing this on a stock mic. Shame on you.
Sounds good, Joker. I like it. But it is stock mic night. Can't break the rules.
I will be switching over.
Speaking of that, where's Pete? Tell me you worked overtime again.
Oh boy, somebody just pegged my meter.
Ah, there's Wayne.
Yep, that was me. I don't have a stock mic though.
Oh, you can turn the audio down on that mic.
It's only halfway now.
Yeah, but you sound too good.
Just put a sock over it.
What's up?
Yeah, I'll be like you, Wayne. I got a crackly mic here.
I don't know, this looked okay when I keyed it up.
Oh, it's working. You just, you know, you can hear the crunch when you key it.
Ah, okay.
Makes it very unique sounding.
The big crunch of 30S unit, or 30 dB over 9.
That's right.
Yeah, you pegged my meter too, Mark.
Alright, well we're doing good then. See, we get out.
Well, one of us does anyway. I don't hear so good.
I think a hunk of pipe underneath your existing thing would help you out immensely. I think you'd be able to hear as good as me and get out definitely as good as.
Yeah, I talked to that guy the other day and said he might be able to deliver that 21-foot pipe for me. If he does, I'll put that up.
He asked me to get involved in that. I said I did the initial contact, you know, with you and for you and him to get together. I said I want to stay out of it. You know, you guys got to work it out yourself.
Yeah, I know. We will. I just didn't think a 21-foot pipe would be good for my Explorer. So I needed somebody to deliver it, and he thinks he can find. So he has somebody to deliver it. I just haven't heard back from him yet.
Well, I heard Night Train might be able to help you. He mentioned that. I remember him talking about it.
Yeah, he mentioned it too, but if I can get somebody to deliver it, that'd be even better.
Absolutely. I think we got people in the grass there. I don't know if it's 123 down in Norristown or down in King of Prussia.
Oh, let those guys go. I'll be quiet. I'll be talking. I'll be listening.
I just can't quite pull them out.
I think you said something about roll call, but I got a lot of noise tonight.
I don't know. It's hard to tell if I have a lot of noise or not because I don't have a meter. Yeah. I hear you.
Can't say it's great. Why am I saying
I turned the talk back on. Aha. So basically what you're saying is Wayne is an alligator station. He puts out better than he hears.
Everybody's an alligator tonight except for you. Well, we know that.
Hey, who you calling an alligator?
I don't know.
I guess this little 6-channel realistic is working okay then. Yeah, for a stock mic even. Really weird that you're... Yeah, I'm pushing 60-65% modulation on average here, so it's not too bad.
Something I should do?
I can whistle it to 100%, so yeah, it's working.
It's on close. It hasn't even risen.
No, I can't really hear you that well. Yeah. No pain, no strain. Okay, now, Doc. I guess Pete must have got drafted into the overtime club again. Yeah, a little better.
I don't know, maybe you're too close to me. My temperature is not going up. I mean, it's probably going to go up, but right now it's still sitting on just above the cold line.
I'm tempted to put the freaking air conditioning on. It's 80 degrees in my room. That's terrible.
Yep, I'm with you. I got 79 or 80 degrees also in here.
I got the window open. I put my screen back in, and the window's wide open, but there's no real wind blowing outside. I'm not getting any air in here.
Right, yep. Yeah, my temperature last night went down. Yesterday it was like 83 in here, and the temperature went down to 71 by morning time. And it was nice sleeping then, but man, when I first went to bed, it was too hot.
Yeah, I like it to be in the 60s when I'm sleeping.
Me too. I don't know. Look at it. Oh. Hey, Dave, I have a question.
Oh.
Okay. I have this little Chinesium amplifier that I bought off of eBay just to see what it was like. It was like $100, and the input. I can't get the input SWR down on the amplifier. I tried different coax lengths and everything. Is there anything else I can do with that? It's a multi-band. It's supposed to be a 3 to 30 hertz or megahertz, 3 megahertz, 30 megahertz amplifier.
Yeah, they're broadband. Usually when the match is poor like that, that means that the input transformer either has too many or too few windings, or some component around that isn't set right. It isn't like there might be a cap or something in the ground, and you got to manipulate that a little bit.
Okay, so you manipulate the input on the amplifier where the capacitor and the inductors, the windings, coils are.
Yeah, I don't know, what the circuit design is of that amp, but usually, like on a case of like a Dave Mate or something, or a Texas Star, I know mine, the input SWR was a little high, and I removed one of the windings, and that made it better.
Okay, yeah, it runs, it actually runs a 2-to-1 with a dead key. And then when I start audio, it shuts the radio off. This is the Anytone Quad 5. I can't even run the amplifier with this. But if I use any of my other radios, it distorts. It's too much power going into the amplifier. So, I run this one on low, but it keeps shutting the radio off.
Shutting it down for high SWR, I guess.
Yes. Exactly. That's what it says, high SWR. When I key up and I start modulating, I get one word out and it shuts it off, and it says high SWR.
Yeah, those kind of amps are probably, their best bet is to not drive them with more than about 2.5 watts.
That's right. I figured that out. It distorts the audio really bad. Even when I run my 3.5 watt Navajo into it, it gets distorted. It's a 2-pill. It's a 2879s, I believe they are. Well, they might not be. I'll have to look at them again. Everything's from China. It's definitely a China top of somebody's amp. But it says it's broadband. I was figuring that's probably the problem.
Nah, that's not really the problem that it's broadband. I would be very, very surprised if there's 2879s in there, because you wouldn't be overdriving a pair of 2879s with 4 watts. And I was thinking it would be more like something like MRF 454s or equivalent to those.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it apart right now and see what it has in there, and just to see. But yeah, you're right. It's the 2879s. That was my mistake there. I was thinking 2290s or something a little bit different, like the 1446 or whatever. But I'll take a look at it. But thank you for your input.
Yeah, something else you could try that might solve both problems. It'll solve the problem of overdrive, and it'll solve your SWR problem, is to build yourself a resistive pad, like a T-pad or something, like 3dB or something like that, and it'll present a resistive 50 ohm match to your radio, which will make it happy, and it'll also drop your drive down in half. So 4 watts will be 2 watts, and you won't be overdriving it anymore.
Oh man, that's interesting. Definitely. All right, I'll look into that for sure. I used to use a tune box, just a little two knob antenna tuner on the input of my radios and then right to the amplifier. I used to use one of them, and I used to be able to control the SWR, but I don't have those boxes, and that used to work.
Yeah, because you're basically adjusting the impedance to match. So yeah, that'll work very well actually.
Yeah, I just got to find one. I don't know how much they are anymore. They're probably around $40 or something like that. It'd be worth it to try that.
Yeah, if you could find one, that would work.
Yep. All right. Well, very cool, man. Thank you.
Yeah, no pain, no strain.
I don't have a stock mic, but I got antenna tuners.
How much you want for one? I don't need that grand of one. That's the thing. I can use one of them small boxes because I'm not running a lot of power into it. The ones you have, they're like really nice.
Well, I only have one that's really nice, but that's a 1200 watter.
Yeah, I'm only going to be running 2 watts through the thing, and then put a tuning on the input of that amplifier and see if I can get the SWRs on this down. Just so I could use it, it'd be fun to use.
I'll let you borrow that one that you brought back to me not too long ago. You're welcome to borrow it if you wish.
All right, well, that's very nice of you there. I will let you know. I appreciate the offer there.
Good evening.
It's stock mic night.
That's nice.
Yeah, where's your stock mic, damn it?
My stock mic is Nevermore.
Oh no.
Stock mic, God, I feel like I'm pregnant.
Nevermore, nevermore.
Now we can stop talking about it.
Hey Jim, I moved my power supply away from all the stuff, so I don't know what's going to happen. We'll have to try it here and see if that helps. But I have the amplifier on number 3, 100 watts, dead key. It's swinging about 150.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll have to see what the deal is. Sounds okay so far, besides your stock mic and all, but yeah, no worries. That's the other thing too. Now you're on stock mic, I guess it won't, perhaps, maybe it won't pick it up so much.
Somebody on the Jason channel bleed the heck out of me.
Oh no.
Yeah, they're bleeding me too.
They're probably on 14.
I heard what sounded like a girl talking about something bleeding over.
My girl?
Yeah, it sounded like a female.
Where's your signal tonight there, Joker?
Come back, my signal? What you mean what I'm getting on you guys? Because this S meter is just bouncing off the corner. It's pretty loose.
Yeah, Yeah, you're not giving me the same signal you normally do. You're giving me a 6 swing and a 7. You always give me a solid 7.
Is that any better? I wasn't running full.
There you go. It doesn't matter. I can still hear you, but I just let you know. I try to let you know, in case there is a problem somewhere.
10-4. Yeah, this is probably the second time I've ever run this radio. But yeah, you guys are pretty much all seem to be sitting around a 9, if I remember correctly.
Right, man. Still got it on.
That's good, man. I saw that on that video. That the signal looked pretty good, and I know JR was giving it a 9, but yeah, very cool.
Nine.
999 miles to the gallon.
999,999 standing by.
Hello.
Hello, fellas. You said it was stock mic night. What do you think of this president? Is this president working?
Is that a stock mic?
Yes, it is.
Wow, that thing's kicking butt, man.
Pulled it out of the box. It's got a little duct tape on it, but other than that, I just plugged it in.
That thing sounds really good, man. Lots of audio.
I think we need picture confirmation on that one.
Well, I would like to do that. Who would I send it to?
Dear old Captain Noah, of course.
Yep. Funny thing is, we were just talking about him today.
Great. Send your pictures to dear old Captain Noah. Be a joy, little boy.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it got a little weird. I could never watch Mr. Rogers. He just didn't come off like somebody that I wanted to emulate, so to speak.
Won't you be my neighbor?
Mr. Fred? You didn't like Fred Rogers?
I thought he was a nice man, but I just thought he was a little creepy. He was too creepy for me. Just the way he talked was too creepy.
Neighbor.
Let me put on my loafers.
Sounds a little light in his loafers.
So what pretty famous actor worked on his show and got his start on his show?
Who got their start from Mr. Rogers?
Yeah, he acted on it a few times, but he was his producer, I think it was.
Now, I was more of a Captain Noah. I liked him. He seemed pretty decent. He had a wife, that kind of meant something. And Gene London, I remember him.
There's something about Gene London that I just didn't like. I couldn't watch him for very long.
How about Larry Ferrari?
Him and his organ.
Oh, please.
Larry Ferrari. Oh, yeah. That wasn't a kid show, though.
Well, I don't know. They put it on there. He was kind of like the Liberace of the organ.
Oh, the organ grinder.
I don't know if you can say Liberace and organ in the same sentence without laughing.
You leave Liberace's organ alone. Matter of fact, he's dead. You can't talk about him.
I think everybody we were just talking about isn't with us any longer.
Captain Kangaroo was cool.
Yeah, I liked him. Him and Mr. Green Jeans and Dancing Bear and whatever else there.
Any kid shows that was on when I was a kid was Birdie the Bunyip.
Oh, Jesus. That's really old.
How about the banana splits?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I guess, Wayne, you're from Bernie the Bunyip and Howdy Doody generation.
That's correct, Dave.
Would anybody happen to know the Cobra color code number for the microphone, the 4-pin mic?
No, not off the top of my head.
JR probably knows it. He looked it up for some other guy the other night.
I'm thinking red 1. What is it? Red 1, black 4, or is it black or red 4? Red 3. I think. I'm not sure.
1 and 2 were wing shield, and 3 and 4 were black and red. I don't know the order.
What do you want for just a Cobra? Any particular one, or one Cobra in general? Well, I have a Cobra mic, but I took the end off and I can't find my paper that I had it written down on, and it's been a while since I've been in this room, but I have it written down somewhere. I don't remember the color or the number code.
Oh, this is a Cobra mic. It's not like a static or a turn.
No, it's just a regular Cobra coffin mic, and one of the old ones, and I'm wiring it to a night watch.
I don't remember the colors in that one. Purple and yellow.
Red and yellow and pink and blue.
Well, there's only white, red, black, and brown. So I'm not sure. And, there might be. Well, anyway, we'll just go with blue. Well, that's for 104. But anyway. I take it red and blue are 2 and 4 is your switching wires, I guess, maybe. 1, 3 is 1 shield for your audio. 4, 2 red, 4 maybe black, or blue. Black or blue. Yeah, there's no blue on this one. It's just red, black, white, and shield. And then go with black.
Does it shield white, blue, or blue and then black, or red and black?
3 white, 1 shield, 4 black, and we'll say red and 2.
Did you get that, Ranger?
Oh, yeah, but still, because the black and the red are next to each other, and the shield and the white are next to each other, but it's not it's the kind that slide into the sleeve type, and I got the tubes here. I'm just ready to. I think it's red 1, or black 3. Or no. Wait a minute.
2 on a Cobra should be audio, and that, I think, is red. 1 is the shield, the ground, the bare wire. And then I forget, the 3 and 4, 3 is either white or black, and 4 is either white or black. But I'm pretty sure 2 is red, and 1 is the bare shield.
So 1 is shield, 2 is red, 3 is white, and 4 is black.
I don't know. I'll go back to this. 9999.
So I heard this great story about. I got nothing.
Well, let's see. There's 4 wires. That means you got 16 different combinations. So give it go for it.
Give it a golly Joe, Joe. Let's go, Joe.
That's what I used to do when I was 13 and 12 years old. I used to just keep flipping them around until I got it right.
Trial and error method. Eventually it works.
Yeah, people used to bring their microphones to me to wire, and I used to do that, and I got them working. Just took a little while.
533. Yeah, we're going to them out of the back.
Damn, Washington State tonight.
Absent. If I were to make an educated guess, I would say he got sucked into the overtime patrol again.
Oh, yes. Yes, you're probably right. More than likely, that's what he did, too.
Wiring isn't quite right yet. Is that the mic that you're trying to wire?
Yeah.
It's all crackly, but you got audio.
All right, for science sake, I pulled apart what I think is a stock Cobra coffin mic. 2 is white. 1 is shield. 4 is black. 3 is red.
That makes sense.
And I did that in the name of science.
I hear old 123 out there.
Yeah, he's meandering around somewhere.
One, two, three is one of the guys I can't hear.
Yeah, I can't hear him either, Wayne. All right. Anyway.
I hear him. He must be mobilating around there. Sometimes he comes in pretty strong, and other times he's right in the noise level.
No, he's a no-show tonight. He's MIA. Yeah, I gotta have them ears to hear you, Sunshine.
I think Pete is AWOP tonight.
AWOP, yeah.
Absent without permission. AWOP.
And will be marked on the permanent record. Speaking of absent, I'll be right back.
For sure.
You're up in it now. Anybody else hear him in there?
Yeah, I I say, he's up and down.
You're calling 123 a yo-yo. I got you.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I didn't have for an elevator. He's westbound and down.
Going to try this microphone. Is this any better?
Oh, God, yeah.
Is that a stock mic too?
I'm trying to pretend it is.
Oh.
It's way down. I turned it way down.
Oh, but that's cheating. It's still not a stock mic.
Yeah, I don't like that stock mic. It doesn't sound good, I don't think.
I don't like that stock mic either. I don't like none of your stock mics.
Well, that's the whole point of stock mic night. You know, it's a way to appreciate the power mic.
Hello, radio.
Alright, you shamed me into putting it back on.
Hey, that doesn't sound bad, honestly. It's, natural voice sounding and all.
Anybody on this channel? Hello?
Oh, boy. Uh-oh.
Never did get that hello radio business. Well, that's the problem, Batman.
Batman.
That's my new name for JR.
Batman?
I don't know. I'm playing around.
I guess that makes you Robin then.
No, I always liked Robin. I don't know why, though.
See, Batarang.
Holy Jesus, Batman.
Holy crappy stock mics, Batman.
Yeah, I thought any tone. This microphone's supposed to sound good on sideband. People I talk to on sideband, and they sound terrific. I said, "Is that the stock mic?" And they'll say, "Yeah." And I don't know. That's why I bought the radio. But maybe it just doesn't sound good on AM.
I don't think it sounds bad. It just it doesn't have that power mic sound and, the hollow room sound and all that. It's got good tone quality. That Lincoln 2 Plus sounds good with a stock mic too.
Do they? Okay, yeah, I know a couple. Well, Joker has one of those, and Cattle Master, I think, has one. He doesn't like the radio, but it looks like a pretty neat radio.
Yeah, not too shabby.
Rooster, chuck it in here.
Good evening, Rooster.
Where's your stock mic?
You put it on.
There you go. It's stock mic theme night.
Hold on.
That's a shame. Pete was all going to run his Metro Tech Pacer with the wired stock mic. He's nowhere to be found.
Okay, here's the stock mic.
There you go. That sounds good.
Well, it ain't the stock mic, but it's a regular mic.
The regular mic. Well, then this is stock mic.
10-4.
That doesn't sound bad.
Probably makes it sound better.
Yeah, you're not blasting loud. You're nice and natural sounding.
10-4, that's too much air. Let's leave it where it was.
That's a stock mic. That's amazing.
No batteries included.
Oh, it don't need them.
Guess if it has battery, if it has batteries, it's not the stock mic.
No. If it's got a volume control on it, it's not a stock mic.
Right. This one picks it up pretty good.
It's working really good. I'm surprised how good that sounds.
Heck, I don't even need a power mic.
No, that radio's got plenty of gain inside.
25-47. And I got the mic about 3 inches away.
It's working. It's working, driver. I think I'll switch to my other radio with the other stock mic and see how that one fares.
All right, well, you listening?
Yes, Dan.
Can't stand it no more.
I had all my concerns. I can't stand it no more.
Yeah, Jim, I guess I did tell you. I hooked this Quad 5 up to that Chinesium amplifier, and I can't get the SWRs down. It just, the input SWRs. And then when I have audio going, modulation, it shuts the Quad 5 off.
Yeah, it's just such a mismatch, yeah. Well, that's a shame. No matter what you did, huh? No matter what you did, you just couldn't make it work.
No, it had 2-to-1 SWRs. Like right now, I have 1-to-1 with this RM Italy, but with that Chinesium, it goes to 2-to-1, and then when I place audio on, it goes to almost 3, and it shuts. It won't let it happen. And I tried different cables. I tried everything with it. And then when I run any other radio, the input wattage is too high for that 2-pill, and it sounds terrible. The audio sounds terrible.
Well, the only thing you can do is just run what you got. Wait to see what happens. But whether it will happen tonight or not, I don't know. But have to wait and see. Scratch your head. Hope for the best.
That's right. JR.
Hey.
Sounds like that has batteries in it.
No, I don't have no batteries in this one, buddy.
Ooh, this one doesn't sound so good.
Ooh, that's different. It's clear and all that. But, yeah.
Sounds different. Let's hear it.
Yeah, this is a
tram stock mic, but I'm going to try a different mic.
Really sounds good.
Audio. It's different, but your voice sounds nice on it.
Oh yeah? Let me turn the mic gain down just a tad. I know this mic gain it drops the audio level down too much, but it has a habit of changing the tone quality also. And there we go. That should make it sound a little better.
Yeah, I don't think it sounds bad for a stock mic. That sounds pretty good. It changed your voice tone.
Yeah, I know it sounds different than the realistic. It's a totally different sound.
Sound like a lurch.
I know. Everybody's starting to sound like Lurch.
Yes, Mrs. Adams. Okay, let's try this mic. This is a J.C. Penney mic.
I had a J.C. Penney set, a sideband set. I think 441 has one like it. It was just very basic, but it had sideband 23 channel.
Yeah, I saw those. This is just a microphone. It was a J.C. Penney, and it's for whatever reason wired the same as Cobra and the Tram. I'm on a Tram Diamond 40, and yeah, another stock mic.
Now, believe it or not, it's clear as a bell. It sounds all right to me for a stock mic. I like it.
The only problem with this mic, though, is when I unkey, it chirps.
It only chirps for you. I don't hear it.
Yeah, it's momentary feedback in the speaker.
How about that?
Yeah, it's like a reverse Browning. Not to break out the Cobra coffin mic that I've got. Maybe that'll work even better.
They're all wired the same. Most of this stuff that I have right here, I can run all the mics I have. I have the Expander 500, I have the D104, I have a Red Devil, and this mic here will work on all the radios I have. I have a President P300 and my Navajo, and they all run the same. Here, grass or 1, 2, 3.
That's what he said.
Jim, but you probably didn't get time to look at that old video I sent you of that mountaintop electronics 500Z box.
No, I don't even think I noticed I got something. Let me check you real quick. Oh, yeah, I do see it. Hang on a minute.
Ooh. 500Z box. Ooh.
Yeah, I was checking something out, see if I could run something different. I was checking it out for a friend, but now I'm interested in getting something. Because CB, constant buying.
Oh yeah, okay. This is the Cobra coffin stock mic, but at least this one doesn't chirp when I unkey it.
Yeah, I think I like that one the best.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll go with this one then.
You'll break it on in 1-3 traffic. It's here, Spam Can. How's everybody doing?
Yeah, going in the right direction.
I got a 3500Z amplifier, but I'm afraid to try it here. I'd probably blow the circuits out.
Yeah, you need a 20 amp line. Don't you? Is that 110, Wayne?
Well, you can, if you open up the case in the back, I have directions. You can turn it, it's either 110 or 220.
Okay, how did you run it down in Norristown?
I had a 30 amp circuit.
110 or 220?
110.
Oh boy, wow, that's a big. I didn't even know they made 30 amp or single for a 110.
I never did either.
You know, 20 is the big one. But yeah, I'm looking for something like that so I don't have to run any cabling.
You know, all my circuits are 20 in here.
Free traffic. This is Spam Can. How y'all doing?
Maybe that's why the house isn't around.
It seems like about the amount of power I'd like to put out. The problem is the antenna. I don't want to compromise that thing. So, you know, you got to just run it low.
That would be my problem too. Even if I did get it to run in here, I don't think the antenna would take it. Probably burn it up.
I know the A99 is supposed to be able to handle a kilowatt. Supposedly.
Yeah, one of these box builders already told me that the A99 will start breaking down at around 1,000 watts. So, you know, it's not really a good antenna to run. He said the iMax, he got like 1,300 or so, and the antenna was kind of going on him.
Yeah, you could see, you have to go with one of the non-coil antennas, you know, like a 5/8, the Alpha 5/8 wave or whatever, the V5/8 that Mako makes, or one of those Mr. Coily antennas or other.
Yeah, I saw a thing with Mr. Coily. He had a. Oops, I'm sorry. I saw this thing with Mr. Coily. He set up a beam, a Mr. Coily 5-element beam on top of the house, and they were running about 80,000 watts.
Yeah, there you go. All that brain cancer.
1-3 traffic.
Yeah, it's impactful for sure. That kind of power being aimed right at you, that's definitely not good.
Yeah, in most cases it's not necessary either.
There's always someone listening.
No, you know, they said, I heard these guys the other day talking about it, and they said anything over 15,000-20,000, you're not going to actually do any better on these frequencies. And I don't know if that's true or not.
Well, you got to look at it, you know, in terms of dB gain. You have to double your power to go up a half an S unit. So if you're already running 20,000 watts, that means you got to go to 40 just to go up a half an S unit. And then you got to go up to 80 to go up another half an S unit. And then you got to go to 160,000. And the steps get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, it doesn't. Just like you said, it doesn't really make sense. But yeah, these these little tube amps that this guy builds look like, you know, you can get one of them. One of these things that does about 700 watts peak. It's a single tube. It's a GS7, not GS7. Yeah, it's a GS7B, a tube from Russia surplus tubes, and it does about 700 watts. It's a single tube.
That's 700 watts peak?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's almost as good as a 3500.
Yeah, the 3500, he was talking, you know, if you're running it with 100 watts input, was giving him 1300 output.
Yeah, that's the 3500 should do just about legal limit. Ham watts anyway.
Hey, 1-3 traffic, breaking through. Anybody hear me?
When I use my 3500Z,
Well, you're getting now.
65 watts in it to get a kilowatt.
Well, would have been my guess. Trying to hit the guys on the roundup.
Yeah, that should do it.
Yeah, and the tube will last forever at that, you know, run it loafing it around like that. That'll just do that wattage without tearing up the tube.
On top of McKenzie Mountain.
Yeah, I spoke with you the other night.
Yeah, plus the tube is like brand new.
Well, what was your handle again?
They call me Spam Can.
The grounded grid. And I sent it back to the factory, and they replaced the
Pipe buster.
they replaced
I'm sorry, you say pipe
ground
buster?
grid and put in
No, like a computer pipe.
they had the 2500.
I gotcha. Well, I was trying to jump on here for the classic radio roundup. I feel like I can hear the guys in the background, but they seem to not be able to hear me.
Oh, the capacitors. They made the capacitors higher tolerance.
I guess it all depends who's in there, you know. Sometimes they're further south and west, and you can't hit them. Sometimes even like Delaware Valley, you know, that's very far. Yeah, they're not grids. They were the plate coupling caps.
Fire there, he's in Bethlehem, I think. I'm surprised I'm not driving his, blowing his gear right off the wall.
The value was 2,500. They replaced them with 5,000.
Yeah, that was a weakness when they built that amp, and I think it's almost like a car recall. They replace it with higher power boards. I think a lot of people were popping them out.
Sorry, what's the plate voltage on the 500Z normally?
It depends, I guess. I think the maximum is like 3,000 or higher than that, 3,000 or 4,000 maybe. I forget offhand.
Dipole hanging up.
Right, and that's definitely what he said and what you said was right on with the weak link. 27 just isn't going to handle that kind of. It's going to blow.
Half wave or quarter wave. Yeah, I think most of those amps are more conservatively run. They're like 2,500 volts or something.
The high side's probably about 60 foot up and pushing 500 watts.
Yeah, those caps age also, just like all the ones I have in my sweep tube amplifiers. So, if they start leaking, their tolerance is going to go away, and that's one reason I think they could go.
Yeah, I like to think so. You sounded pretty good too there, buddy.
Well, this was it's a 5/8 wave Mako, and got some big radials on it. The ground plane on it. So before this, I had what they called a ramrod, an Avanti ramrod, half wave, and I did fairly well with that. You just have to push it up pretty high, and at that point, I didn't have it up high.
Height is might, man. The more I do this, the more I realize height kind of fixes all the problems. You pushing any juice?
Yeah, I have an AL.
I think everybody is.
Also.
I'm not going to say it.
42879. But I don't have a power supply.
Roger that.
I blew the power supply up.
I mean, let's be realistic. For 4 watts, where are you going to go? Whitehall, maybe? At the most?
A special power supply with...
And on a good day, maybe Skip is in there. Maybe you'll... Maybe.
That seems weird, though, if it's got 2879s in there, because 2879s are 12 volts devices.
It's all just a numbers game, right? But, you know, the height thing really does help. Like I said, I'm up almost just missing 1,000 feet between that and having the antenna up in the air. I feel like I'm pretty blessed. I got a pretty good situation compared to some people around here.
50-volt power supply.
Yeah, that's what I say. I thought they were 50-volt parts.
If you're at just above the base and you got that whole directional thing, you might be good shooting north but not south. And that's my problem. I got McKenzie Mountain between me and those guys. So yeah, if I was on top of the mountain, they'd hear me no problem. Amen. Yeah, when I come down the mountain up on the south side, it's a dead spot down there. I mean, I got some fairly decent mobile rigs. My GMRS dies. Everything dies. Ain't no good.
Okay, it's 9 o'clock. So I think we can revert back from the stock mics.
Yeah, see, I heard that transmission there, but it had like that picket fence effect to it, so I'm not sure who it was.
There we go.
White Buster, I can hear him pretty good. That's Spitfire. I mean, I can hear him pretty clear, not as clear as usual, but he's coming in pretty good on my end, but I guess they can't hear me.
This concludes the stock radio edition of Classic Radio Roundup. Everybody can return to their normal setups. Whatever they may be.
But earlier this year, I kind of started to spend a little time with him and just farting around and
Did you ever hear of a 1104?
a couple different cars, and I kind of piece, and now I kind of
No, it's a transistor. That's what's in it. M1104. It's got more numbers, but that's what goes to the transistors. It's a Chinese contact.
go take a test.
Oh, it's the Chinesium transistors. M1104. That's what other numbers are out there?
I've been going over and studying for
185.
I just never got around to it, basically.
85.
Yeah, I can appreciate that. I also feel like too, man, there's plenty to learn here on CB and with the GMRS stuff, and I'm not opposed, I guess, to getting a hand. I got more channels that I can play with.
RR9821
before I branch out. Well,
I don't know which one's the date code and which one's the actual part number.
And Saturday mornings, if you're up on sideband 38, 37, 36, excuse me.
The other one has a 9045 on it.
When in there, you'll hear.
Oh, the two devices have different numbers?
You'll be able to hit
Yes.
on sideband.
Yes, the one has added numbers, and the date code, I guess, is at the bottom here.
Sideband.
Yeah, I was going to say, if there's two sets of numbers and they match on the two transistors, but there's another set of numbers that don't, then the ones that match are probably the part numbers.
I couldn't talk to him. And that's
Yes, and the bottom is RR20.
Yeah, that's probably a date code or something.
Well, you get it.
The other one is RR9821. So they're definitely not, they might be matched electrically, but they're not the same.
Especially if you have a little bit of heat behind it.
Yeah. Stock mic's over there. 9 o'clock, and we can go back to normal smallish stuff.
Station, see if I get anywhere with the smoker, you know?
Gagne, I had to go through.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, I know. You've heard the joke of
These are cool, though.
Valley, or near Valley. He has flat side, you know.
The way we do walkie-talkie night.
He does fairly well with distance, you know. I don't have two antennas here. I could use that ramrod though and mount it flat side. So there we go. Time. Yeah, I've heard Joker. He seems to get out pretty good too. Yeah, the antenna game.
We're going to listen to Joker's video game. We can see the difference.
Yeah, I got a pretty good run to my antenna, so I got to get better coax as well. Because I think I lose a lot due to coax. And I've got, what is it, RG58.
That's the whole idea.
I should have like a
Classic radio, that's all about.
it carries the signal and doesn't lose it as much, I guess, as other ones.
That's a nice
little
video.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I mean, LMR 400 is a little harder to work with, but yeah, it's, you know, like, I think, yeah, the cable matters for sure, but it's, you know, it's the funniest stuff. I mean, I was fighting 2 EMF yesterday. It's like, it's frustrating, it's also cool, right? You're learning a lot. Like, when you think about how many radio waves and all sorts of stuff is bouncing around all over the place,
That's right. He does run you through it nicely. Yeah, that I like, the way he presents his stuff. He has those little boxes with that GS7B, the Russian tube. He has them in stock. He wants $1,000 for them.
You know, everybody in the neighborhood belong to...
No, the box complete. It's a 110 box that'll do like 700 APEB for $1,000. I don't know. I figure $1 a watt. More so like, you know, I lean it more towards a 3500Z box.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. How old are you, man? I'm an old man. I'm close to retirement.
And I guess
I'm still pretty young. I'm just about 40 here pretty soon, so I guess I'm on the younger side of things. But yeah, it's pretty neat. It must have been cool, I guess, back then. You know, everybody was kind of into it. Now it's a little more, you know, it's a little more obscure. This might sound
Yeah, you can get them from Penta. I saw them out there. They showed what tubes they rebuild, and they rebuild the 3500Z, the 3CX 1500 A7, and bigger ceramic tubes.
And then it's amazing. You have a very low...
They're going for the ham market because the hams are having trouble getting tubes. So that's what they're doing. But there's a lot of CBers that have the same thing.
Yeah, Pens have been around for a while. I did check this tube out there when we were talking about it. That's what
the skip thing is like, it's fun. It gets a little rough.
Yeah, it's working good for you. It's doing its thing.
I'm trying to do something, and it kind of stinks when you got somebody on skip right to you, and they're killing it. I don't know, like, it seems like courtesy-wise, like, I try to stay off 19, but man, there's guys out there just all day long shooting skip.
Around there all over the place. That was fun. Put a wire in.
Yeah, that was the thing that was the hanging around. Are you on Blue Mountain repeater right now?
Yeah, that's cool. You said you were having some fun on those things. That's good.
On that. And see, now if you're going to do something business-wise, the GMRS is like, for me, that would be the only way to communicate. If we move further north out of here, and there's not such good cell signal, it definitely would be set up a repeater.
No problem. I'm looking at one of these coils in here. It's got
when I say business,
two windings around it, and it looks like a tuning coil.
So like trying to use TV to get the traffic info and get it.
It's got the wires running through it, and the magnet or whatever is on the outside of it. And then this wondering if it changed the length of that. If that would change anything.
Not that I chose
You're looking at the transformers.
pandemic, but
That's it. That's it.
drove across
Yep.
the country and
That looks like, I don't see anything, unless it's on the other side of the board, I don't see anything that would resemble like an input coil or something that could be manipulating. I guess I'd have to take the chassis out of this thing.
flat.
It might be worth looking at.
Yeah, I hear that. I used to live in
That's what you're looking at. There should be two of them in there, one on the input and one on the output. There are a couple of coil wire running through.
We'd see mountains on the horizon.
The ferrite bead is on the outside, yes. There's a small one right before it's on the one side of the pills, and the other one is a bigger one on the output. I guess that might be the output too, or opposite, I'm not sure.
Yeah, the bigger one is your output transformer, and the small one is your input, and that's the one, the input one, the windings that go through it, if you change the number of windings going through, you might be able to change the impedance of that and get your match to come down.
I do it all the
Okay, yeah, it's got two windings on it. I can see two on the one side of the transformer, and then it comes out as two. I wonder what that would look like with one wrap around there. Don't know, I've seen it done before, but I don't know if that would help there.
Right on, good
And
chat.
there's probably a capacitor going to ground somewhere that you might be able to manipulate too.
There's two caps that are kind of sticking up, but the rest of it is surface mount tech.
Ew.
Yep. Yeah.
Ew. I hate surface mount.
Oh, but look at the... Oh, pues ya no les has traído postre, Sí, por ratito te dije... Sí, te quiero traerles postre para que te des idiotas.
I may have to switch to another radio because this one seems to be getting a lot of noise for some reason.
Yes, hombre.
I hear guys in there talking in the distance, but I'm not quite sure who they are.
Pues ya sabrás.
Yeah, believe it or not, even on my Alligator base station, I can hear people in the distance too.
Le doy mucho jale.
Oh no.
Probably down in Jersey.
If they're in Jersey, then they ought to be close to Joker.
I was thinking Rooster right up down the corner.
Para que te le brinques hasta allá enfrente. Relativo.
I guess he disappeared.
Ahorita lo van a matar botando.
Yeah, Rooster and Joker.
I think you should run a pair of them 3500Cs. What do you think there, Mr. Mark?
That's something I would do probably if I was at the shore. I can't do that here. That was getting well over 30 or 3,000 watts, and he was running it conservative. Yeah, it was above 3,000.
That's all PEP he was doing too. But yeah.
Yeah, that was with the tone. He uses a tone, a 1 kilohertz tone to check his PEP.
Don't want to hear a peep out of him.
I did talk to Wizard today, and they have problems getting tubes for one of the amplifiers that he was going to build, or that I was interested in for cattle, and He got 7 tubes in from the Ukraine, and 6 of them were bad. He could only build 1 amplifier. You know, he had it ready to install in the other amplifiers, and he can't get the tubes.
Wow. Well, I don't know why it's such a problem there. Well, I guess it's just not a thing anymore. Gonna have to change them all out there, put a different tube socket in there, and go with the old iMac or the EMAC. iMac, EMAC, EMAC. Yeah, whatever they got. Make them up.
Yeah, iMac tubes are pretty good. Their quality standards were higher than most. I think they're rebuilding. They accepted a deal to rebuild there from Penta.
You remember what tube it was hard for him to get a hold of, just for curiosity's sake?
I have to look it up. It's from the Ukraine. I have to look it up, Jim.
I'm surprised these guys deal with that stuff. I would, if I was going to be into box code and stuff, I'd stick with the stuff you can get that's common, you know?
Yeah, these tubes he has trouble getting, or the GS7Bs. That seems like a good tube. They're a little bit more plentiful, but this other tube that Wizard built was talking about with Swan. He only had luck with 1 tube. So before the war, I guess he was getting them, and they were fine.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. These guys got to stop depending on that stuff across the seas and start sticking to the stuff over here. Then again, maybe iMac is getting there. I don't know where they're getting there, so I guess they make it here, right? That's what they're doing, made in the USA. So I mean, there's stuff over here. That's the stuff they should be playing with. Stay away from all this crap. Well, I must say, the 3CX 1500, the one I got there, it says used. No longer available for export. In other words, they won't sell them. I guess they're not selling them export. I don't know. Why not?
I'm sorry, Jim. I was putting that Chinesium amplifier back together.
It's all right. What they had going on there. Roll stock no longer available for export. No longer available for export. What the hell's going on here? 250Bs you can get. They can still get the 250Bs. I guess this stuff is getting kind of tough. Too old stuff. No longer got what they got to stop, and that's it.
Okay, this is GS31B. GS31B.
I'm just checking out. One down here. Little stuff here with reading some of this literature on iMac stuff. Then again, what I was reading came out of RF Park, maybe an early one. So I should probably go to IMAX website. Not a secondary supplier.
Yeah, that makes sense. RF Parts, it's pretty expensive with their stuff, but if you need it, if they have it, then it's worth it. But yeah, your tube is I don't know if your tube is an iMac or the original tube for the Ameritron.
The original tube was an iMac. This one came from Pentel, so I don't know.
Yeah, my 3500Z has the IMAX tube in it. I bought it before. I bought it used, but the guy I bought it from bought it new, and it was IMAX from the factory.
Out of stock. There he is.
I just go to Penta, see if they have them in stock.
Yeah, there's nobody selling them, that's for sure. That's why I was looking to see where you can get that. Ain't happening. A whole bunch of articles on it, but once you do find a place and you go to there's longer than my guess is like that Russian tube there, right? I guess that Russian tube, iMac can't make that tube, I guess because of patents probably and whatnot.
Yeah, that's probably true. To copy it or to rebuild it, see, that's where Penta and Econco, we used to buy tubes from Econco also. But there's a couple, they're both in California, I believe, and I think they both make tubes. Or remake tubes. They can, we used to do a salvage job on tubes also. We used to use the photo conductor at the front. We used to reuse that and put it in a whole new bottle with the electron gun and a brand new cathode, and then evacuate it on the pumps and process it.
Actually looking for IMAX's head tape. I'm not looking at it. What the hell's the deal with that?
You got GS31Bs on eBay.
Well, here we go. Grid power device part. Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know why Wizard is having such a problem getting these tubes. They got plenty of them, it looks like, on eBay. Brand new in the box. That's interesting. $140 for each.
Yeah, where are they being shipped from?
Russia.
Well, he's been in the business for a while, so I don't know. He must know something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he knows where to go for tubes, but he goes direct. Maybe he needs to go, maybe eBay, because they'll guarantee the tube will work. If it doesn't work, PayPal will get involved and they'll give you your money back. Definitely, they're not. They definitely are pro customer satisfaction now. They used to be the other way.
Is Putin allowing them to sell them out of country?
Well, these guys import them, I guess, from Russia, and then they sell them. I would assume that's what's going on here. It doesn't say where it's shipped from, but it is a Russian tube.
Yeah, I thought we had some kind of trade embargo with Russia since this Ukraine war and everything.
That's what I thought.
Well, people might have had them, for a couple of years before.
Yeah, so I mean, they're probably new old stock or something. I mean, like sweep tubes, once they're gone, they're gone. And the price starts going up as they get scarcer and scarcer.
Right, that's why I was talking more on the 3500Z. Even though it costs more to buy one, it's available.
Yes, and Joker, you can switch microphones now. It's past 9 o'clock.
I was just doing that as you said that.
Yeah.
Does this sound like a amplified mic?
Yeah, sounds good.
So I got a question about that whole Russian thing. So, Lukoil, those stations are still open. Who's getting where are they getting their gas from? Because I dabble a little bit in the stock market, and I own some Lukoil stock, not a lot, but ever since the war started, that stock has been dead.
Yeah, that's a really, really good question. Lukoil is supposed to be Russian oil supplied, but we're not supposed to be getting anything from Russia.
Right, because that day, it was the day after that invasion happened, my stock had like a bar on it and said, cannot be traded, bought, sold, or whatnot.
It's frozen.
Yep. So, yeah, it just got me thinking the other day. I was like, wait a minute, Lukoil stations are still open.
Yeah, but Lukoil's buying their oil from the same as everybody else from the American suppliers.
Well, if that's the case, then yeah, it's not pure Russian oil then.
Is Lukoil owned by Russia, or is it like if it's in America, they have to like farm out the establishment?
It's supposed to be owned by Russia.
Yeah, let me see what it says in the stock notes.
Russia's making more money than ever right now. I saw on the news they had I forget how many billions they had from their oil and all that.
So the company was founded in 1991. The headquarters is in Moscow. Lukoil, which is the stock name, is listed in the Pink Current market. Yeah, the listed name of Lukoil is PJSC Lukoil American Depository Receipts. So that's weird how my Lukoil stock is shot, but I wonder if there's that other one running.
Don't know.
I was thinking about it the other day, and then you guys talking about the Russian tubes got me thinking.
I think Penta be my place. I ought to purchase one just for backup. To have it, because I have a feeling in the future.
Never be too prepared.
Better to have it, not need it, than need it, not have it.
That's also true. And it got quiet.
The 3500Z from Penta is $275.
Oh yeah, I'd buy something that has a pair in it. Then. That's what I would do. Yeah.
Breaker.
Go ahead there, breaker.
Hey, how we got out there?
You got old JR up here in Boyertown. 10-4?
10-4 on JR. You got Shadow down here in Lower Providence tonight.
Hey, Shadow. Nice to make your acquaintance there. I heard about you. You're sounding good. You're doing a good job from Lower Providence, Roger.
Yeah, hit the First Presbyterian Church, sitting in the parking lot facing you guys.
Got a good grip on you. Hey, Alley Cat, you hear Mr. Shadow down there?
No, unfortunately, I can't hear Shadow. It's not cooperating.
I can hear him.
Yeah, I don't hear him either.
I got a copy on Shadow.
There you go, Shadow. Joker and Sandbagger can hear you. Sandbagger's over there in Douglasville, and Joker's over there in Valley, PA. Roger?
Roger that.
Valley's right next to Jersey.
Yeah, over by the old cow, by the chocolate milkshake place there. Yeah.
South Valley.
You resemble that.
I don't know. If we get earthquakes, we might be Oceanside soon.
Yeah, that last earthquake was centered in Jersey, so who knows, man? We might be closer than we thought. The joke might actually be on us.
Fingers crossed. Then we'll have to all buy IROC Z's and
Yeah. IROC Z's, gold chains and all that.
Did you guys feel that?
Yeah.
I was at home and I felt it.
I heard stuff. I didn't feel it, but I heard stuff rattling the house, and being real close to the airport or the runway, I was like, oh, cool, what big helicopter's landing? Because I was still home. And I walked down, and I'm like, there's no big helicopter. And then I was like, must have been an earthquake.
I thought it was the quarry, but they kept on going, so it's not the quarry.
I missed the whole thing.
I was just sitting here working, and all of a sudden, the house started to shake a little bit, and I thought, it's kind of like what happens when the washing machine goes kerflunky and it's out of balance, But I'm like, wait a minute, nobody's doing laundry. And it just kept on going. I'm going like, is my furnace fan? And then I was like, oh my God, we're having an earthquake.
Did you get under your desk? Because that's the safe space, is under your desk.
Oh no, that's only if you're having a nuclear attack.
Oh. I was under my desk during the solar eclipse, I was afraid.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, if you're out there looking at the solar eclipse, we were going to get, it was going to bring on the rapture or something. You're all going to disappear.
I didn't feel the earthquake. I didn't have my solar eclipse last night.
I say, what, the next one isn't coming till 2040?
Yeah, I think that's what I heard. The next one around here, but I guess there's one in Indonesia or something before that we won't be able to see.
Yeah, I don't live in Indonesia, so.
Never say never.
Yeah. Although it's questionable if I'll still be around in 2040, but here's hoping.
Nah, I already, 2040, I think I'm gone.
I'll be 80 years old, but, you know, it's possible.
That's a China dude too. I think I'm gonna hang out for a minute. I missed this one, or I slept through it, or something. I don't know. I missed the boat on it.
The ship has sailed, and it's on its way across the Atlantic, and it's going to hit an iceberg and sink in a couple days.
Hey, how about that? What the hell? I don't know what the hell to call that thing. With the Muslim, I think it was out in Chicago. Did you hear anything about that?
What happened in Chicago?
I think it was Chicago. The Muslims got together and said, "Kill Americans! Kill Americans!" Good night.
Well, that won't go over well.
You know, I don't know. It's crazy. I think I just do the same thing old Wilson Good did. I gotta take care of that crap. I'm getting sick of this crap.
Oh, yeah. Putting up with nonsense.
Whatever happened to the, no, I probably shouldn't get on this. I'll leave it go. Leave it go. Leave it go.
Yeah, you'll be driving the taxi off the bridge, man.
Yeah, I know.
We can't have that. Speaking of bridges, another ship almost hit another bridge. Up in New York, the Verrazano Bridge. Another ship lost power. Would have hit the bridge, except this time they had tugs nearby, and they managed to keep the ship from hitting the bridge.
Well, it must have shut off in enough time when they could do that, or, the tugs ain't no speedboat getting there. But it's interesting. See, I think them guys should be tugged in and out of an area like that. They shouldn't be powering themselves because it's just, I don't think it's a good idea. It costs a lot of money.
They need Scotty. They need Scotty to drive it.
Yeah. Well, they had tugs escorting it. That's why they were there right away. This is what the one in Baltimore didn't have. The tugs backed out once they got away from the dock. And they let the ship go. But, they recommend that large ships be escorted with tugs, but it costs money to do that. That's why a lot of them won't do it. And that's why we had the problem.
It's a lot of money not to do it, I guess. For them guys, anyway.
Yeah, it makes you wonder, two ships all of a sudden lose power right in the general vicinity of a bridge. Makes you wonder if, because all these new ships are all run by computer, they're all got video displays and computers control all the functions, and it makes you wonder if somebody's hacking into them somehow.
It's like, how could you mess up?
Well, I won't throw that idea out. By no means. Anything's possible. But, somebody ought to... I don't know. Until you're in that situation, you say woulda, shoulda, coulda. But, I don't know. It's a sad state of affairs. And I'm still waiting to hear for that. Have you heard anything more on it lately, or no?
On what, the ship thing?
Yeah, what, causes or any information, I guess.
I haven't checked recently. There was a YouTube video that a guy put out that was, pretty involved with the maritime industry, and he clarified a lot of things, but he doesn't have any more information. It's in the hands of the NTSB, and most likely they're not going to make their entire report public. Especially if they find out that, it was a computer failure or something. I don't know. They're probably going to keep that under their hats.
So, in other words, we're never going to find out, or they'll come up with some goofy story, whatever. So we're just not going to know the truth.
It was the captain in the grassy knoll.
Always that grassy knoll, man. Always comes back to that.
I stay away from grassy knolls.
Yeah, you get in trouble doing that.
Gumby was saying something about they bought this old crane out of mothballs, I believe. That's what they're using to help get that debris out. He gave the name for it. I don't know how he would ever. Well, I guess he just does a lot of reading or something. But he said he put it back in service and got it out there, up and running. And that's the deal. But I don't remember what the name of the crane was. I mean, crane's a crane, like a train's a train, and a plane's a plane. But apparently, it was an old crane back in the day. That serviced something for something.
Well, I don't know about that, being mothballed or whatever, but they had that crane on its way like within a day of the incident, and it's lifts 1,000 tons, and that's on site now.
Okay, well, I'll have to ask Gumby again. Maybe that was the one. I don't know where they got it, but he was saying something about it, and it was in effect, it was used for something else back in the day, but I don't know. Anyway, it was an interesting tidbit, but I just don't recall the gist of it.
Yeah, they got a lot of work to do. I think they were using helicopters to lift off containers from the ship one by one, or because they got to lighten the load. Because basically the bow of the ship is on the ground. It's run aground because the weight of the bridge on it pushed the bottom, pushed the bow down, and it's firmly grounded. And they've got to unload the ship, I guess. I guess they want to catch containers on their way. I don't know, but they got to remove the bridge from the ship and the rest of the wreckage from the harbor so they can let other ships in and out again. And it's going to take a while.
Is this QRP night or what?
I guess when they take it out piece by piece, I guess they're going to transport it to wherever they're going to do their investigation and I don't know, probably pick it apart, I guess, get NCIS in there and do their thing or whatever. But yeah, that's costly, man.
I guess they said that's only 50 foot deep there, which seems pretty shallow. Good evening, Bye Buster. No, it was stock mic night. Why is everybody quiet to you tonight? Oops, you guys doubled.
Very low signals.
Even from me?
You sound good.
Yeah, because I'm looking at my meter. I should be putting out about what I usually do.
No, you sound good.
Yeah, back to that last thing you were saying there, Joker, too. The ship had actually left the channel when it hit the bridge. So I believe the bow, at least the front half of the ship anyway, is outside the 50-foot deep channel. I think it's only 20 feet or something where the ship is, and as I say, I think the bottom, the front of the ship is actually wedged into the bottom now because of the weight of the bridge on top of it.
Okay, so that part's 20 feet. That just seems so shallow for those size of ships. But I guess the way they're designed, they really don't go that deep into the water.
Yeah, most of those ships displace about 35 feet, 36 feet of water. So, 50-foot channel, and that's usually when they rate the channel depth, it's at mean low tide. So, at high tide, it's higher than that.
Right on. Yeah, it just seems weird for that area, but it is a channel.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting what the NTSB finds. They'll probably, the public will probably not get the whole story regardless, but it'd be nice if just from a curiosity standpoint, what failed. And I'm betting that it was a computer failure and it caused the power to go down, and we'll see if I'm right about that.
Right, if backup systems are reliant on the computers and the computers are down, and the backup systems aren't going to fire up because they don't know what's going on.
Well, that's the thing. If the computer goes down and the backup system kicks in, the computer's going to take a couple of minutes to reboot, so...
Good times. Good old technology.
Yeah, it's not like a Commodore 64 when you turn it on and it just says, 3600 bytes ready. No, we got to reboot and, load the operating system and then load your applications, and 5 minutes later, it's up and running again.
Maybe it's like a Nintendo. They have to take the cartridge out, blow in it, or wipe it with some alcohol and then put it in.
Yeah, something like that, anyway. Or give it the Fonzie touch.
I don't know why they don't escort them under the bridge to begin with.
Yeah, that's what they were just saying. That seems odd that they don't.
Why isn't that a law?
I agree. I think they should.
Well, probably because they've never had anything this catastrophic happen before, and they have port masters on driving them, so maybe now there's been major mechanical failures twice or a couple times recently. Maybe now it will become a law because how that stuff happens.
There should always be manual override. So if the ship loses power, there should be a way to manually still operate the rudder. The computer system goes down, that's no excuse. There should still be somebody on station that can turn it.
Some kind of procedure that makes sense anyway, regardless, not just like running through a bridge.
Yeah, we should never be slaves to technology. There should always be manual ways around it when the technology fails.
Well, an AI, if they would have had an AI on board there, I think they would have got out of it. What do you think?
I don't know. artificial intelligence is still no match for natural stupidity.
We're not as short for that.
So, you know, better being stupid.
Told you not to be stupid, you moron.
Or as my dad would say, are you going to do anything else stupid today?
Or is one enough?
Baba Booey.
Yeah, Baba Booey. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3. He's back.
I'm back out of the crack.
There you go.
Who we still got out here? Who's still hanging on?
We're here. Joker, JR, me, Alley Cat. I'm trying to think who else is in there. Oh, I think Bite Buster's in there too. I don't know who else. Rooster's still there somewhere.
Renegade.
And then there's Wayne.
Copy. I can't hear him. Alley Cat, can you hear me now?
Turn my RF gain down. I can hear him a little better.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Funny how that works. Turn the RF gain down and you knock the noise down, and all of a sudden you have better signal and noise.
Hey, check that out. Well, howdy, everybody. So far I've only been talking to Sandbagger tonight.
Hey, 1, 2, 3. I checked in tonight on channel 24.
No, we're not doing anything on 24 on Wednesday. Did you read that on the webpage?
Say that again.
Negative on the Wednesday night. We're not doing roll call on Wednesday night. That's Radio Roundup.
Yeah, isn't check-in tonight? Or is it just only Sunday night?
It's Sunday, but we're going to change it. We're going to change Sunday night to, I think, 7 o'clock. Because you guys do, these guys do sideband Sunday. So if we do it 7 o'clock, then we get a bunch of people to, you know, to congregate on 24 at 7. Then at 8 o'clock, the sidebanders can go down to 13.
Getting him in there a little better. I put my noise blanker on. Seems like I can get him. Talk a little louder, buddy.
All right, sorry about that, man. Yo, you gonna be out there for a little bit? I'll run over to King of Prussia and maybe I can hit you better.
Man, I can hear him here.
If you're going to hang out for a few minutes there, Alley Cat, he said he would run over to King of Prussia for a better location.
Okay, that sounds good. Thank you for the relay.
Yeah, I'll go topping them all.
Yeah, key them all down.
Drop them all in the mall.
Down here.
Yeah, drop them all on the mall.
Man, I got a copy on him up here in
No
Allentown.
problem yet, Jim, with the audio?
I've been listening, but I'm not ready to jump on that boat yet. I think you're okay.
I just wanted to quick jump in here in case you guys couldn't hear him. Bitebuster says he could hear 1, 2, 3 up there in Allentown.
Wow.
Yeah, I was wondering who that was.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 needs to bump it up.
I thought it was Rooster.
so you could hear him just a little bit. All right, just figured I would relay that message.
Thanks, man.
All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. 10 o'clock, it's here. I'm going. Catch you guys later and have a wonderful evening. I'm going 10-7. Good night to all, and to all good night. Bye.
Good night, JR. JR. Have a good one.
Good night.
Catch you, JR.
King Tut check in.
Good night, Batman.
Was that King Tut out there, or was somebody asking if King Tut checked in?
No, I was asking if he checked in. Not that I'm aware of. So he had one of those, telephone-style CVs he was going to check in. Oh, he'll have to deposit a quarter for the next 3 minutes. Yeah, I just told him I was going to listen for it.
Why am I picturing him over there with the old switch box with the plugs plugging into the channels? I was gonna say I was away for a little bit there. We didn't have Night Train hasn't shown up. Night Train, has he?
No, he's another one that's among the missing.
Like a mutiny.
Yeah, we don't even have the bounty.
Yeah, right.
Night Train's probably at the bar with Pete.
Yeah, the two of them were snuck off somewhere, or they backed the truck up to some warehouse, and they're getting a whole bunch of radios or something.
They're on the search for the ladder line.
Do you know where your children are? You remember those little plugs on TV?
When we going to have indoor antenna night?
That won't work out so well, because nobody will be able to hear each other.
I think you guys will hear me. I think I can hear you guys with it pretty good.
That would be like walkie-talkie night, only using a walkie-talkie's antenna.
Okay, the best I could do that day would be sitting out on the mobile.
Yeah, I don't have an indoor antenna. I could make something, but it won't work worth a damn. I think Night Train might hear me, but he'd probably be the only one, or JR would probably hear me.
It would be a very quiet gate that night.
Yeah, that was the other theme. The other thing we had was stock power night, barefoot night. Like, yeah.
Stock power in my...
Here you go. Stock power. Anybody got a copy on me out there?
Yeah, what a difference.
I can hear you.
Good old Browning SST with looks like it's about 4 watts.
And I'm on my Tram Diamond 40.
Can you copy me?
Yeah, what are you doing?
This is my indoor antenna.
Oh, well, you're back down in the mud duck status.
I had a copy on you. I was wondering who that was.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I think 1 through 3 would take you out now.
Oh, wow. That's no good.
Give me full scale.
Yeah, from 300 feet away.
Not even.
You guys could do Campbell soup cans on a string.
Yeah, really. They could do Bluetooth, man. Catch everyone later. Another roundup in the can. We'll see everyone Sunday night, I guess, for the sideband soiree.
All right, Dave. Have a good night.
All right, man. Have a good one. I'll talk to you then.
See you guys. Have a good one.
Good, Sandbagger. Skippy waving. Who can we harass now? Got awfully quiet. Well, you can do it for skip land.
I figured I'd switch radios.
Are you on the 2547?
Yep, just switched over to it.
That sounds powerful.
Yeah, that was probably this. Like I said, I think it was the second time I've ever used that Browning radio. But yeah, I'm back to the. Now you can see my reflection in the camera. But yeah, if this stream works out tonight, then I'll share it with everybody, everybody who has Facebook. So I'll be able to have a closed group for this, just for the you guys that want to be involved.
Okay, you'll just send it on Messenger.
Yep, like I said, tonight was kind of a trial run for it.
You don't want to post it on YouTube at all. You just want to send it to us as private.
No, I'll still make it as a YouTube also, because I know some people like JR doesn't have, he doesn't have Facebook, so I'll still make it available on YouTube. It's just, people who have, within our, the group, just so not everybody on Facebook can see it, but people who are actively involved with the chat for the night or whatnot, you guys can even watch it live, again with a little delay, or then I'll throw it up on YouTube. But that way, during the night, you guys can hear what you're sounding like.
Yeah, I thought you were going to play it live tonight.
Well, theoretically, it is on a Facebook Live at the moment, but it's a different group than I've been using. Like I said, it was good. It's a trial, but you'll be able to find it. I think shouldn't be that big of a deal to find. Actually, if you give me a second, I'll see if I can send it to you.
Oh, okay. Me too.
Was that you, Bite Buster?
Yeah.
Okay, you didn't sound like you there for a second. Yeah, let me see. Like I said, I started a different group, and yeah, I'll see if I can send it to you.
Another way you could do it is like Google Drive. You could upload it there and just share a link to it, and the person could download it or stream it or whatever, watch it.
Yeah, I've never had much luck with Google, that Google Drive stuff.
And I think Yahoo gives you, no, maybe they don't. There's another place that gives you some free space.
Well, the reason I wanted to do it primarily Facebook Live during the night, like I was saying or before, it just takes up a lot less space, and it's easier to just quick download a smaller file, throw it up on YouTube, and then I'm not really dealing with larger files, because the lowest setting of the one phone I use, one of my old phones I used to stream that, or to record it for YouTube, I think it was like almost a 14 gig video file.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Okay, invites have been sent.
Bingo.
Well, I think I'm going to go the way that Dave went and JR and catch everybody later.
See you, Wayne.
Catch you later, man.
Catch you there, Rooster.
Yeah, I'm sitting here kind of fading myself.
Fading away.
Should stop fading yourself or you'll grow hair on your palms.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as I say, I'm sitting here getting tired, and then I'll go to bed and be staring at the ceiling till 3 a.m.
What are you gonna go to bed too?
I'll stick around for a bit more. I might go get another drink of water. Agua. Keep these vocal cords nice and... I got nothing.
Yeah, there's quite a delay on this.
Yep, I think it's roughly anywhere between, like roughly I think 10 to 14 seconds.
check this thing. Does this audio sound okay to you, or does it sound distorted?
It sounded like there was something in the background. In 14 seconds, you'll be able to hear it.
Pretty cool to hear what I sound like.
Yeah, I've been saying I wanted to do this for a long time. That way, you know, the people who have Facebook can, you know, kind of do a instant, you know, do their own radio check in a way.
Unless it's, you know what it is? It's me listening to this transmission on the that's the noise level that's coming out in the background.
I feel like a radio show here. Caller, could you please turn your radio down?
Say again?
Caller, there seems to be some feedback. Could you please turn your radio down? Remember how whenever somebody would call into a radio show, you'd hear the feedback because they had the radio too loud?
Oh yeah, you'd hear the echo and the background.
Hello, hello, beep.
Yeah, buddy.
Alright, Mac.
Who, me? I'm just running my normal power level. Yeah, definitely an alligator station, no doubt about it. Yep, Wayne. Yep. I can hear like 366 or 336 over there in Lansdale. I can hear him. He gives me 6 pounds here, but Wayne can't hear him at all. And that's where I think if he gets that antenna up 10 more feet, he's going to be higher than me. But he's higher than me now. But he'll get that exposure of the antenna up higher. I think he'll receive a whole lot better.
Yeah. We talked about that before. His antenna is way too low, man. He's missing like most of the wave.
Yep, I think he'll be set if he gets that new pipe. I mean, he'll be way up there, and that should work good for him.
So what's he doing? He's just going to take that pipe off, and he's going to put a 20-foot piece of pipe on?
Yeah, I think it's 21 feet total is the piece of pipe from the guy. One guy, Brainy, is setting him up with it, which is nice. You just got to get it there.
Yeah, copy that. Maybe he can give you that 10-foot piece of pipe that he's not using.
Well, it would work. It's the same kind of pipe that I have. I have 5-foot sections, but I'm not going up. I'm not going up another 10 feet. It'd be too much. 5 feet would be plenty. Plenty high is, for what I have. I have it supported down, on the framework of the mobile, as high as possible. Maybe 8 or 9 feet. I don't want to go any higher. I'll have problems.
Copy. So you are going to go up 5 more feet.
Yeah, I need to get some new coax. I want to run some LMR 400. Get 50 feet of that, and then drill a hole in the floor or in the side of the house and pull it through, and then caulk it up. That'll be perfect if I do that.
Yeah, if you could put a pass-through through the wall and do it high, like just under the eave, so it's off the ground. This way you can come down and go right in the house up high, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I could. It would look a little bit unsightly. That's why I want to do it down low. Where, run it along the house, tape it to the side, with some matching color duct tape or something like that. And, just, fish it through the wall. Probably cut the connector off, and then I'll re-put on another PL259, I don't want to drill a hole that big, the size of a PL259.
I gotcha. I see what you're saying. So what I was saying before, who are all hangers? Joker still out here and Rooster?
I think Joker and Rooster are still on.
Howdy. Everybody waving in.
Yep, I'm still here. I just went out to get some more water.
Alright, copy that. Yeah, I was trying to get Shadow to tell you that I'm interested in that Rico that Rooster has.
Oh, you're the one interested in it.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, and I heard you guys talking about it Friday night. I wanted to say something to him, but he went off the air. So is he still out there?
Okay, yeah, I was just going. I talked to. Yeah, I'm trying to get names and handles and all that stuff figured out here. But yeah, I talked to Rick tonight, and I think he thought I had it, but I wasn't sure what was going on. So I was just talking to Rooster now. I'll send you his. I'll shoot you his phone number.
Okay, alright, copy that. Yeah, that's the thing. I could never get a hold of him, except for the radio. So, okay, cool. I'm glad we got that together. And what I was saying before, Alley Cat, about the Sunday night roll call, I think if we change it till 7 o'clock, this way we can have our roll call, the Southeastern Keystone CBN connection roll call at 7 on channel 24, and then this way anybody that wants to go on sideband at 8 o'clock, they can go on sideband on 13.
There you go. I think that's a better idea, because that definitely interferes, and I bleed my neighbor a renegade, and I don't like to do that.
Yeah, no, I got that. I get that. I mean, we're all trying to just make connections out here. We ain't trying to cause any hostile environments.
Yeah, he just said that he doesn't care. He's not on that much, but if I'm on sideband at 8 o'clock on Sunday nights or Wednesday nights, I just don't like to do that. I try to be neighborly. It makes sense. Definitely. I'm blessed to have what I have, man. I'll tell you, I never thought I'd have anything again like this. I am lucky to have what I have.
Well, we're glad to have you out here, man. I'm glad that you're there. Since last year, since I've been talking to you, I'm glad you're out there.
Yeah, it helps. It helps. Some days I just don't feel like talking at all and just don't want the radio. But when I do use it, I feel better, and it's a strange thing, man. It really does help.
No, I hear you, man. I hear you. I get that, too. It's a good drug.
Yeah, Roger. Hey, 1, 2, 3. Is my audio okay? I don't sound distorted or in a tunnel or anything like that.
Nah, dude, you're booming, man. You sound good. Like I said, I was hearing you on the street. I was hearing you. I was rolling down southbound 202 in King of Prussia before I could get up. I couldn't get back to you. When I get the full bill in here, I'll be able to get back to you. But you couldn't hear me, but I could hear you. Like I said. 1, 2, 3 must have moved, because I can hear him now.
Yeah, he's on top of the mall down in King of Prussia.
Yep. Wall to wall on top of the mall. He's lighting up 3 bars on my radio now. Who's that?
That's Wayne.
Oh, that's Wayne, okay. Alright, yeah, I can hear you, Renegade. I'm giving you
might not have been able to hear me. I had the amplifier off. I just turned it back on. 1, 2, 3, I can hear you now. Yeah, man, that's the spot. See that? I had to come up here, though. I tell you what, this is the spot around here. I was at a bunch. I have a bunch of spots in this area, but this is the spot.
I know Goose went on over there Methacton School, and boy, I could hear him pretty good.
Goose did? When was this?
This was way back before I really was able to talk to you. It was when we were kind of early on in our introduction. He went over Methacton, and man, I could hear him no problem.
Are you sure that was Goose and it wasn't me?
Well, it might have been you. I thought it was Goose.
No, I had Goose's contacts in here for a while, and that was Memorial Day last year, Memorial Day weekend, and I was in that parking lot talking to Cattle Master down in Honeybrook.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Cool. Well, you were working. It was coming in really good, man. I could really get a good copy on you. But I can hear fairly good. But I should have been able to hear Bite Buster tonight and the Westchester guys. I seem to have a trouble with them, but I can hear Cattle Master no problem. No, that amplifier, he's sending back and getting his money back for it. He had too many problems with it. The guy's going to give him his money back.
Oh, okay. Which one was that? What do you do that?
That was the Carl built. They had a Carl built 2x6, and it was he'd key up and the thing would die. The next key up, he got nothing.
Wow, that's interesting.
So Carl said, "I'm just going to send you your money back. Just send the amplifier back." And he sent him a return ticket.
Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. I'm not sure if he's going to be at the key down in June. A whole bunch of guys are. BBI is going to be there. Dave Main's going to be there, and Fat Boy's going to be there. It's going to be something else.
Oh wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. I thought BBI was done with his traveling, because he's still traveling right now. I think he's traveling up to Oklahoma next, or he's there now.
Right. Well, he's going to be out here. He's going to be in Philly in June. Yep, that's what I heard.
How about that? Well, that'd be cool. Yeah, it'd be cool to meet him. But, yeah, man, it's definitely, I like the CB radio, boy. I tell you, I loved it when I was a kid. I was blessed then too, man. My parents, they took care of me, and when I was young, man, bought me my radio and the antenna and coax and 40 foot of pipe. Man, I tell you, that was cool.
Pretty cool. None of my family was even interested. Man, I had to do that all solo, man. Climb up on the roof, put the antenna up, the whole bit. Run the coax. They didn't want nothing to do with it.
Well, my dad didn't want us to mess with the house, so he did the work. It took a little while, but, he did the work. That's the way, he wanted to do it. And that is cool. And he did a good job, man. I even put a beam up and a tower against the house, too. I had a 40-foot beam, or a 40-foot tower with a Wilson Y-Quad on top.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool. Where'd you get the money for that?
Well, we saved up for that, man. Stuff wasn't that expensive back then. You could buy a beam. That beam cost me less than $100 back then. What else? The tower. The tower was a Christmas present to me and my brother. And the Wilson Y-Quad I bought myself. And the rotor wasn't that expensive either. It was an AR-40 rotor, a Bell rotor, and it was a good rotor. Now they want like $500 or $600 for that rotor.
I'm putting it off this time, for real. Catch it, Alley-Cat.
See you, Wayne.
See you, Wayne.
Gone to like 85, but as I started to check out stuff, I'm like, man, and then the hand stuff's even more. You know what I mean? I remember when like a hand 4 and a hand 5 rotor was, a few $100.
10-4.
Yeah, they're not cheap anymore, man. I'll tell you, stuff's gotten expensive for sure. Is that sound that was behind me before, is that gone?
Yeah, I don't hear no sound that was behind you. You sound great, dude. I'm telling you, I wish I could. You know what? I could video it and send it back to you so you can hear it.
Okay, I put a little bit of reverb on. Does that help anything, or is that annoying?
I don't even notice it. You want to talk a little bit? Throw a few sentences out there and I'll video it.
Alright, there we go, right there. That should do it. Give you a little reverb. Just a tad. You know, I really don't want it to sound like, it has reverb in it, but it seems to open up the audio a little bit better.
I'll send it to you now.
Is that 1, 2, 3 out there?
Yeah, Rooster, I got a grip.
You hear me okay down there?
Yeah, you sound good, man. You're almost getting out as good as Alley-Cat. Give me like 5, swinging almost 6.
10-4.
About it, Rooster.
Yeah. Barringer.
There you go, Skippy.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, go ahead.
Did that sound okay?
You dropped a little bit. What do you mean? What did you do?
I turned it up and tried it, but then I turned it back down.
Well, yeah, you sounded good. Like I said, you were keying up at like just about a 5, swinging almost a 6, and then you dropped down to about a 4.
I didn't do anything different.
All right, there you go. You didn't do anything. It's your voice then. It's just a piece of your voice pushes it up to 6. So, no, it sounds good.
Okay, 10-4.
Joker, but I'm interested in that refill you got.
You always sound good here, Rooster.
10-4. Did that help at all down there?
I thought I heard somebody calling you.
I believe that was a Bite Buster out there saying Rooster always sounds good.
Bite Buster.
Yep.
How about it, Bite Buster?
Yeah, you should hear me now.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Where's Bite Buster at tonight?
Yeah, I want to get on this live hear how I sound.
Turn around, maybe I can catch him a little better. He's only giving me like a half pound.
That's right, Bite Buster's in Allentown.
Hey, Rooster, did you hear what 123 said? That he's interested in that 3-pill?
Yeah, I heard him. Joker said something to me.
Yeah, I'll send you Roost, or yeah, 1, 2, 3. I'll send you a Rooster's number then.
Yeah, here's Rooster. Can't hear me. All right.
Yeah, give me a text and then I'll have your number.
Yeah, 10-4. How's that? Any better?
No,
was better the other way. Yeah, then I'll give you a call tomorrow sometime.
Alright, copy that. Let's see, well, I'm getting pretty much the signal on you. I'm trying to have the pipe buster. I'm in the pipe buster. You got a copy of 1, 2, 3?
Pipe Buster 123's calling you.
You know, I had a better copy on him earlier, but then he kind of dropped down.
I guess I gotta turn her around the other way. That's crazy.
Point the front of the car towards Allentown.
Well, that's what I did. Before I had it pointed out towards Saratoga.
Saratoga, then you gotta go a little bit more, Saratoga, you gotta go a little bit more north.
Hey, you come in better here. Yes, that's right.
Now you're better the other way.
Yeah, I can hear you, but I couldn't have a conversation with you.
You went down a little bit in my receive.
Hey, you went down a little.
You're like a human compass.
Like it was a rotor.
Rotor.
Got wheels, will travel.
Before he said he was going to the mall, I heard him really well.
I hear a pipe buster in there, but he's barely.
Hey, he came in better about 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, man, that was a sweet spot. Let me try to see if I can get back there.
Yeah, if we were on sideband, I could hear Bite Buster. I just can't pull him out.
Yeah, you don't need much power on sideband.
That's the last time I talked to him was on sideband.
Yeah, you only need 100 watts on sideband.
Hey, what's his 20?
Who?
The guy who said he can't hear me.
He's in King of Prussia.
Okay.
1, 2, 3's in King of Prussia.
How about the other guy?
Who's the other guy?
I don't know his handle.
One, two, three.
You got the alley cat here in Saratoga. Hope you're doing well, brother. I'll talk to you on sideband sometime. I'm sure we'll make it. It isn't working tonight.
Okay. Now I know who it is and where he is.
Yeah, I heard him in there for a minute, but I can't get a read on him. I guess the real problem is I've only got a 50-inch antenna on this thing.
Is it bottom loaded or top loaded?
It's a minimum outside. It's not moving, but it's yeah, it's not even like Goose's. My Stinger's lower than Goose's, but he's got like a 8-inch shaft under his. His is like center loaded.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Where's that thing radiate from? Does it radiate real low on that antenna, or does the whole antenna radiate?
Yeah, it radiates right off the main, basically right off the load.
What kind of antenna is it?
It's a what do you call it? Striker antenna.
Oh, with the lights on the bottom.
Yeah, it's much better than my Wilson 1000. I had a Wilson 1000 hanging down here. It's better than that.
fiberglass one in my Jeep.
Fiberglass, what kind?
I don't know. Beezer knows probably. It's black and fiberglass, and the signal comes out like halfway down at the bottom.
Has it got a stinger, or has it just got a little, looks like a nail on the top?
Has a red cap with the screw that goes up and down inside.
Oh, it's a fire. It's either a fire stick or a Wilson.
Fire stick.
And how long is it?
It's the longer one.
Like a 5 or a 6 footer?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they work. They work good. Anything more than 4 feet. I tell you what really works that I remember is the skip shooters. They're something else.
I talked to Texas and stuff, no problem with it.
And it receives real good.
Yeah, I got a two pill behind it.
Yeah, that's the fire stick too. The one with the screw on the top. It's the same thing with the Wilson had the screw on the top first. The Wilson silver load they call them.
Yeah, but the wind is tighter about halfway down it, then the signal's supposed to go out from there instead of at the bottom.
I did a radiation test on my fire stick, and the one I have, it's a 5-footer. It radiates out the top the best.
Yeah, 1040. Yeah, we're top loaded. That's all of them. The Wilson, the fire stick, any of the fiberglass antennas. I mean, except for the Francis. The Francis radiates off the whole stick.
I have one of those K40s, a 3-foot K40 also. That doesn't pull in quite as good as that fire stick. I think that's pretty good. I used to use that on my car. I used to put it right in the top of the roof. It just looked terrible to me. I just felt like a geek riding around like that. Yeah, it's a magnet mount. I even found my coil. I have a coil, one of them coils they used to put on the big width antennas. I even found that and put that on there. I'm going to see if I can hear you on my indoor antenna. We'll catch you guys warming it up here. We'll try it. I think it's going to be an alligator thing because I don't know if I'm going to be able to hear you, but we can try.
All right, there, Bite Buster. Talk to you later. So now you've got that link to that gate. I want to be streaming from that from time to time. Probably a lot of like Saturdays when I'm just here and just throwing it on so you can hear the mess of sideband and all that stuff. So I want to be using it somewhat often.
Okay, good.
All right, go up to 15, you guys. Beezer's up there. Well, that's where I'll be.
I'll be out here for a little bit longer, not much. If everybody wanted to jump up to 15 for a moment, I'll do that. Doesn't matter.
Where are we going? All right.
After Hours Club.
The Channel 15 Lounge.
After Hours. Is that the Joker out there? Joker. Yeah, I think this head works, sounds better than the other one. And 4? Yeah, that sounds better.
Just somebody talking way out in the distance. I can barely hear him.
I don't hear him. I got my
bounce up too much.
I was gonna say, sorry about that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Rooster and Beezer are having a little bit of a difficulty hearing you. But yeah, I'll send you. I was gonna say, there's nobody else on the radio at the moment, I guess, that has Facebook. But yeah, I can send you the link to what I was using tonight, which is a little bit different than what I was doing the other night. But I can always download and share the videos on all the other pages. But the one that I started tonight, I want to kind of maybe keep a little bit more private.
Hey, jokester.
Only part-time. Yeah, I'm here. I was just making a joke. I guess it didn't go over well.
What are you running there, jokester?
I am running the 2547 and one of my D104s. What are you running tonight?
I'm in a Cobra 2000 GTL and a little 203 helper.
Ah, the good old 203. Yeah, those are nice.
Yeah, they work good. I forgot you got that 47. That sounds good. That's really loud.
Yeah, it really sounds good.
Yeah, I was looking to get my other one fixed, which I still might take over to Dave and give it to him. And I know this is the worst thing to say, but not be in a rush for it because I have this one. But maybe still try to get that other one fixed and maybe sell it. I don't know.
Yeah, well, if you're in a rush, don't go to Dave.
Yeah, I was never even able to get him to return my phone call. So yeah, like I said, it's going to be one of those things if I can get the chance to get over there, or yeah, maybe Rooster one of these days I'll just drop it off at you, and next time you're up at Dave's, you can give it to him or whatnot.
What was that, Joker?
Oh, I said maybe next time maybe I'll drop it off with you, like you said, and next time you see Dave, you could give it to him.
What is it?
That blown up 2547 that I have.
Not the one KR sold you.
No. My original one blew up. That's one of the reasons I bought this one, because I figured it would, for what I got this for, it's about what I would have paid to have that other one fixed.
Yeah, finals went out. That's all it is. They're a week from the factory.
Yeah, it had other issues too, because it didn't power up, and it looks like there's a burnt spot on the underside. I took it apart to look at it, so I think it's got a few more other issues. But yeah, hopefully it's nothing more than maybe just finals.
Yeah, it sounds like $150 or $200.
Get the vinyls yourself, jokester, and put them in yourself. Save some money.
Honestly, I would give that a shot, but the fact that it's got a burnt trace on the underside of the board, I'm a little worried what caused that.
Right.
I see.
Yeah, drop it off. I gotta stop out there anyways.
Okay, yeah, one of these days I'll swing over.
What time do you usually head home?
1 second. I was gonna. You dropped down pretty low there. 1, 2, 3. I'm having a little hard time hearing you. I don't think Rooster or Beezer can hear you anymore.
I hear him very little bit, but he's like right with the noise, and I can't make out what he's saying.
I can't hear him at all.
get back on that hill again where he was that other night when you and I were talking to him. He was coming in good.
Yeah, he coming in good. He usually gives me a pound and a half or something, you know.
Well, he was coming in better than he is now. I don't know what he did.
I don't know.
All right, guys. Well, actually, I'm gonna pull the plug tonight. I don't think I'll be on tomorrow night, but I should hopefully be on Friday night.
Okay, Joker. We'll talk to you then.
See you, Joker.
Check, Joker.
Check. Talk to you guys later. Have a good one.
Check. Take care.
Alright, check.
110-7, have a good one. Phone.
D2 1 2 3. Beezer, Rooster. I'm out.
10-4. How about it, Beezer? You got a copy on 1, 2, 3 now?
Yes, I do. 1, 2, 3. Kick it on back.